Hey vegan chasters! Today I'm going to talk about something that's kind of sensitive, but it's necessary. We're going to talk about lube. There's lots of different kinds of lube. There is your traditional lube that has all kinds of nasty chemicals in it. Those are the ones that are made of silicone or synthetic ingredients that you really don't want to be putting in your body. And when you use lube, it literally goes inside your body. So what's a girl to do? I went to my local CVS, a normal pharmacy, and I scouted out what kinds of lube were good to use that I approved of. And I'm going to also show you ones that are conventional and tell you why you shouldn't be using them. So the first one I'd like to talk about is wet platinum. It is, see the bottle here? It looks like kind of a sexy bottle, but it's not. It is a silicone-based lube, and the reason I don't like this lube is because, first of all, silicone is a synthetic ingredient, and you don't want to be putting that in your body. It's made from silicone, which is a polymer. It's a chemical. It's not really from nature. It's man-made. The main ingredient, dimethicone, is actually something that covers your skin and doesn't allow it to breathe. And a lot of people are allergic to dimethicone, and on Skin Deep you can definitely see that it has a medium to high risk factor, so you really don't want to be putting that on your skin. I would say if you're really in need of lube, out of all the ones that I saw in the pharmacy, this synthetic one is probably quote-unquote the safest one, because some other ones have straight up parabens in it and this one doesn't. It has dimethicone, cyclopentasiloxane, dimethiconol, and phenyltrimethicone, all which don't really sound that great. But it doesn't have parabens in it, so if you have to do it, do it. The next step up I found was this Astroglide one, which is marketed as a natural product, but actually has a bunch of ingredients that I researched, and I didn't really like it. So, I mean, the first ingredient is water, and I guess water is safe. Then we have xylitol, aloe barbadensis leaf juice, pectin, Chamomilla recutita, matricaria flower extract, potassium isorbitol tocopherol, vitamin C and E, lactic acid, hydroxyethyl cellulose, and phenoxyethanol. This last ingredient is the one I was most concerned about, and I did my research, and it turns out phenoxyethanol is actually an ingredient that a lot of manufacturers who want to go the natural way of labeling things say it's paraben free, but it structurally has the same kind of molecular makeup as a paraben, so it's really not that good for you either. I feel like it's another way to greenwash something and make it seem like it's organic or natural, and it's not. So for sure you should watch out for this ingredient. It's also a stabilizer in a lot of perfumes, so if you see something that has fragrance, most likely it has this ingredient next to it, so watch out for that. Although the rest of the ingredients are pretty natural, I'd say this is your second best choice. If you can't find anything except this in your local pharmacy, I would say you're not going to die if you use it. Second best. And finally, I was lucky enough to find an all-natural, totally vegan lubricant. All three of these are vegan, but their safety and their level of naturalness varies. It's called Aloe Cadabra, and it is made out of 95% organic aloe vera. I think that this is definitely my favorite one in terms of the ingredients. The ingredient list is super simple to understand. We have organic aloe barbadensis leaf juice, mixed tocopherols, which is vitamin E, xanthan gum, citric acid, sodium benzoate, food grade, potassium sorbate, also food grade, and organic vanilla planifolia concentrate. So these are all very friendly sounding ingredients that I approve of. Now, in terms of performance, it's a totally different ball game. I have tested all three of these. While I found that, you know, the ingredients might not be up to par, the performance does vary. So with wet platinum, I would say that it was the longest lasting one, and consistency wise I liked it the best, even though it's made out of plastic. The Astroglide one was also pretty good in terms of performance. I would give it, say, a 4 out of 5. In comparison to the plastic wet one, I would say that it was almost on par, maybe a little bit less. It was a little bit, it wore out quicker than the other one, so it's probably because it's water-based. And sadly, the Aloe Cadabra, while I really liked the ingredients, I wasn't blown away by its performance. It kind of is like a jelly. You can see here. And while it wasn't bad, I found I had to reapply several times as it would wear out. It did leave kind of a sticky residue. If you want to give your lover the lip treatment, I would say Aloe Cadabra is the best one for manual jobs because eventually it might end up in your mouth. And I have to say, like, the taste was, it was good. It wasn't awful. It didn't really taste like anything. I liked the feeling that it was a natural product that I knew all the ingredients of. As for a rating, naturalness, 1 out of 5, low. Astroglide, for this one, I would say 3 out of 5 because of the phenoxyethanol. Aloe Cadabra, for sure, I would give it a 5 out of 5. Performance-wise, 4, 3.5, and 2.5. So there you have it. Well, you guys, play safe. Thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys soon. Be sure to subscribe, give us a like, and catch me on veganchow.com. Bye guys.